Okay, so before we really get into the meat of things, I just want to let you guys know that I absolutely love Super Mario Maker 2. This game is extremely fun, and it's even more fun when you're a YouTuber like me who plays it on stream with all of his fans. Now, there is one really big issue though that not a lot of people have been talking about quite yet, but I feel like after this weekend, this is going to get absolutely huge. Now, if you guys have ever played Super Mario Maker 2 online with other people around the world, then I'm sure you guys already know what issue I am referring to, but I am talking about the issue that they are currently facing, which is the lag. Now, when I was streaming the other night, I was playing Super Mario Maker 2 online basically for the whole stream. I absolutely love the versus mode where you play against different people, but it's not fun when the game is so laggy it's unplayable. Have you guys ever seen that clip of Ganondorf versus Falco in Super Smash Bros. Brawl? Because if not, I'm going to show it to you right now, because this is what Super Mario Maker 2 online feels like sometimes. So if you guys have already put as much time as I have into Super Mario Maker 2 and have been exploring with the online mode, I'm sure that something like this has happened to you, and one of the worst parts about this is that you are not actually allowed to leave until the game officially starts. After the game finally counts down from 3, 2, and then 1, the game will start and everyone will start to run, but you actually won't be allowed to leave the game for a little while because it's going to lag you leaving. Like, this lag for a game like this should not be happening. Now yeah, Nintendo Switch Online is definitely something that we need to talk about because obviously, at the end of the day, that's the root of the problem. Obviously, Nintendo does not have dedicated servers and they just weren't prepared for this kind of launch. I mean, with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, yeah, there's lag, but honestly, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate lag is not as bad as the Super Mario Maker 2 lag, and I don't even understand how that's possible at this point. So, I'm sure that the biggest question on everybody's mind right now is how did this end up happening? How did Nintendo screw up so colossally that the online mode that they pushed so hard in Super Mario Maker 2 is just unplayable at this point? Well, I have a couple of theories. First of all, like I already said just a second ago, Nintendo Online does not have dedicated servers. Now, what dedicated servers are similar to what Xbox and Sony has, is they have servers that allow people to play games. Like when people are using their online, they send their connection to the servers, and that's why there's relatively very little lag when you're playing games on those consoles. However, Nintendo is not doing that. To my very basic understanding, Nintendo is using peer-to-peer connections, which means that the speed of your internet dictates like how fast or how slow your game is going to run, which is why we are seeing all of these issues with Super Mario Maker 2. Also, I don't understand how a game like this is lagging so badly. I feel like a game like Mario Kart, if that game can run smooth on the Nintendo Switch or Splatoon, why can this game not? This game, at least in my opinion, is not as like advanced as Super Mario Kart, where obviously, you know, you can have up to 8 different or 12 different racers in an online game and it won't really lag. So why is a game with only 4 people at once lagging so terribly? So I decided to do some digging, and to really drive this point home, we're going to take a look at an article from GamePer.com, which is titled, Super Mario Maker 2's online multiplayer is currently not working as intended. It starts by saying Super Mario Maker 2 has just launched worldwide on Nintendo Switch to great fanfare as gamers from around the globe finally got the chance to create their custom Mario levels for others to play online. Unfortunately, however, for those looking to take advantage of the new online multiplayer functionality and rank up in competitive matches, you might want to hold off from going into matches. The mode, a first for the Mario Maker series, pits 4 players against each other to try and complete one of the many online levels as fast as possible. Beating players to the end of the course first grants you points towards your overall rank, while losing drops points. Everyone starts at rank D, but can work their way up to higher ranks the better they perform. Currently, however, matches are incredibly laggy and slow and are near enough unplayable. You can find matches quite easily, but once you get into them, a massive slowdown will occur and make the game frustrating. This should come as no surprise to those who have ever played some of Nintendo's flagship titles online. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's Online suffers from the same issues even to this day, and it seems to be an issue with Nintendo's online service as a whole. As such, there is no telling when, if ever, this lag and slowdown will fix itself, so our advice to avid creators and players out there would be to go back to creating levels for the time being, unless you weirdly like the slow, clunky online support the game has at launch. So once again, this begs the question, what on earth is going on right now? Now, there have been numerous other problems with Super Mario Maker 2. I mean, as you guys are all already aware, you cannot currently play Super Mario Maker 2 online with friends, and honestly, I do think that that feature would actually make this just a little bit better. If I have to sit through a lag-infested match, it would be better if I was at least playing with some of my subscribers live on stream, racing to the goal or something else like that, but the fact that we can only play with random people around the world just feels kind of gross. Like, yeah, I understand that it's because, like, we could possibly cheat and, like, try to raise our ranks that way, but I don't really see it like that. I'm not sure about any of you guys, but I personally don't care enough about the online ranking to cheat with my friends to try and raise it. Like, yeah, it'd be cool to someday be S rank in Super Mario Maker 2, but I wouldn't just use my friends to, like, raise my ranking. But either way, that's a discussion for a whole other video. The discussion today, once again, is focusing on the online for Super Mario Maker 2, because once again, it is extremely disappointing for everybody out there. If you guys have not already bought Super Mario Maker 2, and the main reason that you are going to buy it is for the online component of playing with people around the world, as of now, guys, I would just wait for the price drop, honestly. I mean, if you want to play online with your friends, you can't do that. If you want to play online with random people with a stable connection, you can't do that, because if even one person's internet is not working correctly, that means it's automatically going to fail, and you are not going to have a very fun time playing Super Mario Maker 2 online. However, guys, with that being said, Super Mario Maker 2 is still a phenomenal game. I just really wish they ended up fixing the online mode, and who knows, maybe someday Nintendo is going to come forward and they are going to address this, and they are going to say, look, we messed up. We didn't realize how many people were going to be playing, and we honestly didn't realize how laggy it would end up being, but I don't really think they're going to end up doing that. Hopefully they're going to add in some kind of patch that matches you with players with a similar internet strength to yours, so that way it leads to less laggy, like, lagouts or anything else like that, but once again, I don't know, I can't see that happening. Now, one of the things I also want to address is maybe they could take a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate approach to it and only match you with creators that are near you. So in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, for those of you who don't know, Sakurai went ahead and did this thing where it only matched you with players that were close to you. So if there was a player who was, let's say I live in Michigan, and let's say there's another player who's living in Michigan looking for a match, we would get matched together, so that way our connection would be a little bit better. However, I have already played games with people in Super Mario Maker 2 with Japanese names, which leads me to believe that I am getting matched with players over in Japan, and those have absolutely been some of my laggiest matches. Like, once again, I absolutely love the online mode, and I think it would be so much better if it wasn't so laggy, but if they take an approach like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate did, where it matched you with players who weren't super far away, I think that would at least help a little bit, make the online a little bit better. Maybe they're already doing that, but as of now, I am definitely not seeing it. However, guys, before I go ahead and give you my final thoughts on the matter, I just need to let you guys know a couple of things. So first of all, if you guys have not yet already, you can find a link to my Discord as well as links to all of my social media presences, such as my Twitter and Patreon, in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment. Also, guys, we are currently doing a Nintendo eShop gift card giveaway over on my girlfriend Rebecca's channel, so if you guys haven't already subscribed to her channel, you can find a link to it in the description bar down below. And I mean, hey, if you guys win that gift card, that's $20 towards your purchase of Super Mario Maker 2, so why not go enter for your chance to win? However, guys, with all of that being said, I really do hope that we end up seeing a change in Super Mario Maker 2. As of now, this is definitely one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games, but I feel like it could be even better. Nintendo has struggled for years with making their online a good experience, and as of now, they just haven't, which is extremely disappointing because Super Mario Maker 2 is definitely one of the selling points for the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully, someone from Nintendo heard this, and they will take this to the higher-ups, but once again, guys, I'm not 100% sure that's gonna happen. However, guys, those are just all my thoughts, so let me know your thoughts about Super Mario Maker 2's online multiplayer in the comments section down below. Are you guys happy with the online mode right now, or have you guys had problems similar to what I have been talking about? Let me know in the comments. So thank you guys all so much for watching, make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.